Hello, I'm Priscilla Archangel, and my leadership lesson for you today is the most admired global leadership trait. Now, you have about 10 seconds to begin to guess what that might be, while I tell you that two different surveys over the past several years with thousands of global leaders in many countries all came to the same conclusion. And that's the most admired global leadership trait is inspiration. That's right, inspiration. Think back for a moment when you worked around a leader that was inspiring for you. That particular leader probably encouraged you to perform at higher levels than you might have normally performed. That person probably pulled out of you different traits and abilities that you almost didn't even know that you possessed, and encouraged you to be more creative in your professional pursuits. Inspiring leaders attract others to them, and they spark thought-provoking conversations about possibilities for the future. So if you're thinking about how do you increase the level of inspiration that you display in your leadership, here are 10 tips for you to think about. Tip number 1 is be authentic. Tip number 2, be caring. Tip number 3, be listening. Tip number 4, be courageous. Tip number 5, be curious. Tip number 6, be visible. Tip number 7, be developing. Tip number 8, be open. Tip number 9, be consistent. And tip number 10, be engaging. You've probably realized that being an inspiring leader involves not focusing on yourself, but focusing on the team around you and the things that they need to perform at their best. So it's not about me, it's about everyone that I work with and how can I lift them up even higher. So think about being inspiring in your leadership. And thanks for listening.